Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to In Her Dreams and welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you're taking time to tune in to see what messages are flowing in from Spirit for you. Ashe. Thank you, Divine. All right, let's go ahead and get a card for the overall energy of your reading. All right, you've got message and transformation. So there's a message that you'll be receiving. For some of you, this is a message from Spirit, a download that you'll be receiving. It could be that you receive this message in this reading or in another reading that you view online. It could also be something that you receive intuitively in a dream or communication. It could be in a text message or an email, but it will be very transformative for you. And it's something that's going to signal the next phase of your life, a new phase that you are headed into on your journey. Okay, let's get a Moonology card. Tell us more about this message, Spirit. Emotions are running high. So this could pertain to something that you're going through regarding an emotional state. You may have been feeling, 123 on the timer. You may have been feeling some sadness, or for some of you, I'm getting that you may have been experiencing some anxiety or some worry. Divine says not to allow this to hold you back. Be bold and make the first move. There's something that you are supposed to move forward with, and it is a bold move. So it might feel a little bit scary. That's why anxiety was coming through, because when we're experiencing something different or something that we haven't experienced before or maybe in a long time, it can feel very daunting. You know, that's normal. If you have been feeling anxious, just know that that is completely normal, but Divine is encouraging you to move beyond that fear or beyond that worry, and especially to move beyond any self-doubt, because you are capable of making this change and of making this move. Okay, let's get a couple of archetype cards, see what comes through there. We've got storyteller and athlete. So there's something that you are going to be very, very successful with regarding communication. With storyteller, for some of you, that is about you telling your story. You have something that you've experienced, something that you've been through, that you are going to share with either one person or many people. Okay, so for some of you, you're being guided to communicate with a person, to tell them something about a situation that you've been through. And for some of you, this is something that you're supposed to share like on a social media platform, and it's going to help a lot of people. For those of you who are communicating with just one or two people, this is going to help you to get something off of your chest. You're going to feel a huge sense of relief once you express yourself. With athlete, that's letting you know that this communication will be successful. It's something that will help you to feel like you've won. You know, you think about an athlete, they compete. Well, you're not competing with anyone here, because the only person we should ever compete with is ourselves, right? We want to be better than we were yesterday. And you're definitely on a path of self-improvement and growth. So there's nobody that you need to compete with. But by sharing your story, by communicating something that's been on your heart to share, you are definitely going to feel very successful. You're going to feel like you've overcome something. So Divine is encouraging you to do that. And for some of you, that is that bold first move that you're being encouraged to make. Okay, what else here, Spirit? What other archetype cards do you have for this beautiful being? Okay, so you've got engineer and child, magical. So with engineer, that's the ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So there's a problem that you will be able to fix, and you're going to be able to fix this because you have the intelligence and the skill to do it. Also, you're very intuitive. Okay, with this color here, I'm seeing a combination of the color for the third eye and the crown chakra. So you are definitely tuned in to your higher self. We've got 4:44 on the timer, and you have the awareness that you need in order to solve a situation or to bring resolution to something that perhaps you've worried about or been a little anxious about how it's going to turn out, Divine says you have the intelligence that you need. You've got everything you need in order to resolve this issue. Divine says that as you create, get in touch with your inner child. This is about seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. I feel like here, Divine is calling for you to love yourself. And to love yourself throughout this situation where you are resolving something. There could be a problem that you have seen that's been ongoing. It's something that you've wanted to resolve. It's something that you've wanted to bring an end to. But Divine says that your connection to the divine, your divine protection, and your belief in yourself and your self-love, all of those things together are going to bring about the resolution that you need, okay? So you're not going to have to worry about this problem for much longer, and it's because you have the awareness, the intelligence, and the intuition, and the divine guidance that's needed in order to resolve this issue, okay? All right, I want to pull a couple of tarot cards to get some clarity on this. Thank you, Divine. What are you bringing through for this beautiful being regarding their current situation or conflict? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, one more, Spirit. Yeah. Okay, so you've definitely got, it's like with the Wheel of Fortune here and Six of Pentacles, there's going to be a problem that's solved. Okay, so something that you've been worrying about, perhaps it feels like you've been on this wheel going round and round, and you want something to be over with. You want a cycle to be over with. Okay, now there's something that you've tried to do regarding other people. It's about interaction and reciprocity, but there was some fogginess here, or like some illusion that was cast on a situation involving other people. And this could have, the situation could have changed to start to seem like very cloudy, very murky, very clouded. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if this were a situation where like too many chefs in the kitchen, like too many people involved. There were too many people who wanted to have a hand or a say about how this played out. Okay, because with Six of Pentacles there, that's a lot of interaction with other people. But then because of that, it got kind of cloudy with Seven of Cups. It was like, and you could have felt sort of limited. It's like here you are wanting to fly and spread your wings. You wanted a sense of freedom with this situation, but there was all of this stuff going on, and it seemed like people's opinions were clouding the situation, what people wanted to have happen, the outcome that they wanted. It was just too much going on. And so you felt sort of closed in, like you weren't able to access the freedom that you needed in order to do what you needed to do. You're seen here as the King of Swords. So just like here with the engineer, I wouldn't be surprised if you're very good at science or very good at, you may even be an engineer. But it's something that you're very good at regarding figuring things out. It feels like you have a very analytical mind, and you're very excellent when it comes to solving problems, solving issues. You're able to see things from a logical standpoint, but you also have excellent intuition. So you really have a wonderful combination there as far as how to resolve problems. So I see you here as the King of Swords, but you're here with the Ten of Wands with the bear on your back. Okay, so it's almost as if like you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what needs to happen in order to bring about a resolution to this issue, but you feel burdened because there's somebody there, or it could be several people, who are trying to put their 2 cents worth in. You know, it's like everybody has a say in how they want this to turn out. Now, for some of you, this could be one main person who's exerting their dominance or trying to have a say in how things go. But for some of you, it could be several people that are doing this. So with the Ace of Swords here, Divine says that you are going to gain clarity and you're going to know exactly what to do. And I want to get a little bit of confirmation and clarity regarding how this is going to play out and how you'll know what to do, or the guidance that's coming through for you regarding how to move forward with this Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, Divine is saying that you definitely have the truth. You are smart. You are intelligent. And you have the awareness, the truth, and the knowledge that you need in order to cut through any bullshit that has been clouding anyone's judgment. You also have the power to cut through any nonsense that has been put in the mix by other people who have a say in this, or who really want a say in this situation. Okay, Divine, please clarify this Ace of Swords regarding with this beautiful being. Okay, so karma is on your side because there are a lot of people who have been in this situation and have been bringing confusion and doubt and chaos. 1 1 2 3 on the timer, and they are going to have to sit down. They're going to have to take a step back, because I feel like there are people who are, I see people in this situation who are like puffing their chest up and they're trying to act more important than they really are. And so they want a say in how things go, but these are people that want control in a situation that they're not truly willing to help out with. They're not putting in the effort in order to help the situation, but they want to put confusion or add confusion to the situation. What else, Spirit? Okay, so we're seeing some characters here. There could be a mature woman who is, this could pertain to a legal issue because we've got courthouse here. Okay, so there could be someone here who is, or you could be the mature woman, it just depends. But there could be a person here who is demonstrating some animosity, and this is because they really want to win. This is a person who is very motivated to get the outcome that they desire, but they're doing this in a way where they might be threatening a lawsuit. They might be sending threats that would be of a legal, like have to do with legalities. They might be pushing around, you know, like, I'm going to contact my lawyer, I'm going to do this. So really not playing very nicely. Okay, I feel like there are people who in this situation who want to win, and that's it. They really don't care about how they're going about it and the way that they're interacting. Okay, tell me more about this achievement here, Divine. So there's someone who is willing to manipulate a person in order to achieve a success. This could be something that they want to win, or something that they want to get as far as a desired outcome, but they were willing to win at all costs. They did not care what sort of pain they caused you or anyone else in this situation, and all they wanted to do was control the situation in order to create the desired outcome that they have been wanting. Okay, all right, so we've got Ice King here, and that's how I saw you here as the King of Swords, as you are in a very logical state of mind. You're seeing things very clearly. There's nothing mistaken that you are seeing or assuming about this situation. With the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Ice King, you are definitely seen as having clarity of thought and mind. So your take on the situation is absolutely accurate. But there's somebody here who's trying to make you feel like you are tied up and that you are bound to some sort of conflict. Also, I'm getting here that they want to make you feel like you are backed up against a wall. There's somebody here who wants to take away your choices or your freedom. They want to make you feel like your hands are tied, but yet that is such a contrast to how you're being shown in the cards, where you have power you have dignity, you have clear vision and clear thought, and you know exactly how to navigate through this situation. But there's somebody here who is operating from a place of animosity, and they are very, very controlling. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this deck, see what else comes through. Okay, we've got at the bottom of the deck, game over. So there's something that's about to end regarding the confusion in this situation. I feel like this is because there is divine intervention here, with divine saying that karma is going to catch up with some of these players who are not playing fairly. Okay, what else about this situation, Spirit, regarding what this beautiful being needs to do or to know about this situation? Okay, so we've got corruption, bribery, and coercion. So I feel like this person who holds a lot of animosity regarding the outcome of this situation, their main motivation is money, it's wealth. This is a person who is driven by winning. They want to look like they have won. So this person wants to walk away from this situation feeling like they won something. Perhaps this is money, perhaps this is a certain judgment. For this could be a court case, and they want to win at all costs. If this is a court case, then there could have been some bribery or blackmail that has gone on. This person has definitely not played fair, and they've tried to influence the outcome of this situation in an illegal way. There could be a Capricorn involved here. There doesn't have to be. But also what I'm getting from the Capricorn is that someone here is very driven to receive the outcome that they want. And also they are motivated by wealth, by finances. It really does seem as though money is at the bottom of all of this. That's what's driving this person who has a lot of animosity. Okay, we've got impersonation here. So there could have been someone who either used a fake ID or who was trying to use your identity. Perhaps they stole your identity. And what I'm getting is forgery. Someone could have signed some paperwork pretending to be you. Okay. And that may be one reason why they're trying to keep you bound here, is because they don't want you to know all of their secrets. They don't want you to realize the length that they have gone to in order to influence the outcome of this situation. Okay, we've got the Gemini card here. So there could be someone here who's a Gemini, does not have to be. But what I'm also getting here is with the Gemini energy is that this is someone, you're dealing with someone who is trying to use their mental energy against you. With Gemini being ruled by Mercury, that is the energy of thought and intelligence. So they're trying to use all of their wit, all of their intelligence against you. They might also be trying to use some charm against you as well, because Geminis can be very charming. But also you're seen here as the King of Swords. So whatever mental power this person with animosity is trying to use against you, you have exactly the energy that you need in order to combat that, and also to detect whatever lies are being told. There could be a Pisces here. Does not have to be a Pisces, but this is also with Piscean energy. There's someone who's using spiritual energy here. Pisces is very spiritual. It's tuned into the spirit realm. It is one of the most spiritual signs of the zodiac. Some would say that it is the most. It's not a competition though. I'm a Cancer and I'm very spiritual, so it's not a competition. But yes, Pisces is very, very spiritual. So what I'm seeing here is that someone is tuning into the spirit realm in order to try to influence the outcome. So I'll take a look at how they're trying to do this. But yeah, there's definitely somebody here who is using ritual work in order to try to influence the outcome of this situation. You've got knowledge here. So divine is saying to tune into everything that you see. With you as the King of Swords, and you could be male, female, it doesn't matter. Just because it's king doesn't have anything to do with gender. However, divine is saying to connect with your intelligence, which you already have access to, being seen as the King of Swords, in order to notice and observe whatever you can to take in information about what is being done. See what you see. notice what you notice and put it all together. By connecting the dots, you're definitely going to notice what you need to notice in order to be successful in this situation and to bring about a successful outcome. Okay? There may also be something that you will read. It feels like it's a document that's coming through. I'm seeing a document. That is something that will bring some freedom here for you. If you can find the document that was forged, okay, because I feel like there was forgery here, or some sort of document that proves that someone was either bribing someone for a certain outcome, anything that they were doing that was illegal. If you can find some sort of documentation to prove that, that would be extremely helpful for your situation. Someone might try to give you a gift. I also see this as being related to the bribery and coercion card. So it feels like somebody has tried to bribe someone with a gift, but I see that someone is trying to come to you with a gift in order to soften you up or to get you to forgive and to not, I'm getting press charges. So for some of you, that's relevant. There may be someone who's trying to convince you to not press charges for something. Yeah, let's see what else is coming through here, Spirit. Yeah, there's someone here who is extremely greedy, and it doesn't have to be for food. It could be regarding something with money, since I noticed the money on that bribery card. But there's somebody here who's acting out of selfishness, and it could be someone that you have experienced a relationship with the lover card here. I also see this here with them bringing flowers. There's definitely someone here who's contemplating bribing you or trying to talk you out of doing what it is that you have set your mind to do because they want what they want. I do want to take a look. I want to see if there's any, if it shows in this deck, then I'll take a look in the Energies of Affliction deck. But with the Pisces card coming through there, Divine, is there any spiritual manipulation that's involved in this situation? Okay, so with the Nine of Swords there, I would say there definitely could be, because this person is extremely worried. They're extremely concerned about what the outcome of this case will be. I'm saying case. It could be a case. It could be just a disagreement, but it does feel like there could be some sort of legal process that's involved here. Divine, please clarify regarding any spiritual manipulation that has been going on with this beautiful being situation. Okay, so we've got soul imprisonment. I was about to say soul improvement. So that may be something that this person who's very filled with animosity does not like, is that you're on a path of growing and strengthening yourself. And so that's an issue for them because they want to keep you imprisoned. With soul imprisonment, we've got rituals intended to trap a person's soul or consciousness in a particular place, circumstance, or cycle, preventing growth or spiritual freedom. So this person does not want you to experience freedom. They want you to feel like you are chained either to them or to a particular situation. And what I'm getting is that they want you chained to a particular point in time. There could have been a point in time where this person did not have animosity towards you because they felt like they automatically had you like this. But perhaps you have come into a state of awakening. I feel like there was a shift that you experienced where you were no longer okay with whatever sort of controlled thinking this person had you under or had you bound to. This person apparently is involved in a cult. Okay, so you may be aware of this or you might not be, but if you've had suspicions, this person is definitely connected to other beings where they are doing sacred rituals in order to impact the outcome of your energy or of this situation. A group that follows a set of extreme beliefs or practices, typically centered around a charismatic leader, and often manipulates or isolates its members to maintain control. So that explains why this person wants you like this, because they are involved in an organization that believes in control. Okay, paying a dark practitioner. So this person has definitely outsourced their ritual work they have sought the help or the assistance of another worker. I say that because this person, by being in a cult, I'm sure that they do their own rituals, but they have sought the assistance of a dark practitioner in order to impact this situation. And emotional vampires. So this could be particularly how you feel when you're around this person, that you feel very drained, or this person is trying to siphon your energy. Individuals who energetically drain others through constant negativity, neediness, or emotional instability. Okay? And these came out. I didn't even realize that. So we'll take a look at those. Spell work is backfiring. So that's a really good message for you. Okay? And also that goes right along with the karma card. So it feels as though this could have been going on for quite a long time. Long enough for karma to catch up with this person with their dark ritual work. They're definitely starting to notice that things are not working, and they might be very frustrated because of this. Their dark shadow self is the part of themselves that they are showing you, and the part of themselves that you are seeing and observing. It's the hidden, repressed aspects of the self that exert a negative influence when not confronted or integrated. So this person that you're dealing with has a lot of wounds and old patterns that they have not been willing to change or learn about and grow from. And they're playing mind games in order to control you. So if you are wondering if their control and manipulation is intentional, it is coming through that it is. And also energy drain. So I wouldn't be surprised if you've been very tired, very sort of fed up, but also tired, maybe even physically exhausted from dealing with this situation. Okay? It could be more than one person. Perhaps that's why with that Six of Pentacles, I noticed that there was a group of people. And it could be that what you've been feeling the impact of with that tiredness and all of that is that this person is connected to so many other beings, not only a dark practitioner, but also other cult members that they are using to pull on your energy. Okay, so cults a lot of times work as sort of like a hive mind, and so they are, what I'm seeing is that they're utilizing the energy of other people that they know in order to have a stronger effect on your energy, to influence you to go in the direction that they want you to go into. Okay, I'm getting that, I don't know, I keep seeing that somebody like has a dark practitioner on like in their contacts list, like at the top, like almost like we used to say on speed dial, you know. It feels like they've contacted this person a lot. I'm also getting that this could be someone that's out of the country, potentially. But it's someone that's at a distance from them. If you're in the States, it feels like they're out of state and potentially outside the country. Okay. This person might be traveling to see them. I would definitely be careful about any of your items that this person could take to a practitioner in order to create what's called a tag lock or an energetic connection between the dark practitioner and you. It's just to get a stronger energy signature so that the person has more access to your energy. But you can definitely rebuke this energy and do your own cleansing. And if you want to seek the support of someone who can help you with the cleansing, then that's fine. But if you're dedicated, you can do the work on your own as well, with spiritual baths, energy cleansings, home cleansings, okay, and also mental work where you are visualizing that energy. You're calling back your energy and cleansing it and calling it back to you, and creating a separation, an energetic separation between you and this person and the dark practitioner. Okay. Let me take a look at this deck to see what this person's intentions are, but I also want to take a look here to see if there's any additional intentions that we should be aware of before I look at that deck. Anything that we should be aware of regarding this person's intentions towards this person. Okay, so they want success. They want to drain you of your energy in order for them to experience success. Okay, so they want to win. That kept coming through, especially with that achievement card. This person, if there is, because the Lover card came through, okay? So this person might want to influence your love life, or they might want to use some sort of romantic connection to you in order to drain you of your energy. I'm getting here at the bottom of the deck with the Wheel card. That's the second time the Wheel of Fortune card is coming through. So there's definitely finances at play here and a motivation for money. But also what I'm getting is that this is a cyclical occurrence where there's always like this cycle of the same thing going on and on and on and on. It seems like a never-ending cycle, okay? Let me take a look here and see what comes through regarding this person's intentions towards this beautiful being. Okay, so I need a secure place to open up. So this person, it feels like they're very codependent on you. I wouldn't be surprised if there's narcissism here, because narcissists are extremely codependent. Once they have someone under their control, or they feel like they have you under their control, they lock in and they see you as a source of whatever it is that you gave them, whether it was compliments, whether it was social status, whether it was financial support, whatever it was that this person was constantly seeking from you, that's what they want now in order to feel safe. It literally is like whatever they've depended on you for. A narcissist is extremely stubborn and ill-prepared in moving forward and figuring out how to get their needs met in a different way. That's why the attachment is so strong, okay? That's how they form unhealthy attachments, is they lock on to someone and they see them as their sole provider for whatever it was that they were getting, okay? It just depends on what they were seeking from you. Okay, this was in the reverse. So future, I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. So since that's in the reverse, this person really doesn't seem to care very much about the outcome of the relationship. With it being in the reverse, they have ulterior motives. So they are concerned about some other aspect. They want to figure out how to get their needs met, okay? But regarding the connection, it feels like there is a disingenuous concern about the actual connection, and that would more than likely be because they are concerned about getting their needs met otherwise, whatever it was that they were getting from this relationship. Okay, this was in the reverse as well. Welcome. I want you to know your presence is appreciated and I can be a safe space for you. So this is false. It did come out in the reverse. With that saying that they are a safe space, and considering the dark work that this person has done, I would absolutely say that this person is not providing a safe space for you. And I feel like this is Divine's way of letting you know that there could be danger here regarding your security with this person. 3333 on the timer. It feels like this person has so many ulterior motives that they are willing to go to extreme lengths to support, that I don't feel like your safety and security is really at the forefront of their mind, okay? It feels like they are concerned about themselves. Okay, what else do we need to know here, Spirit? Okay, this person feels like they are suffering from a loss. You might also feel like this as well. Okay, with you going through this, it's definitely, this is card 13, so it may be that you are going through a huge transformation where you're leaving something or a phase of your life behind and you're moving forward. Okay, we've got good news here. Now, that's also beside nightmare. So it seems like someone's good news here is another person's nightmare. Okay, so what may be good news to you is this other person's nightmare, and vice versa. Okay, you've got perseverance. So Divine is encouraging you to persevere regarding your goals, because you will pursue them and you will obtain the outcome that you hope to obtain. Yeah, you've got gift here and pride. So there's something here. There is, oh, and sweet dreams. Oh, yeah, I like that. Okay, it's time for some good news. This has been a heavy reading, so I'm definitely happy about this good news. So you've got a gift here. I feel like this is a gift from the universe regarding something that you've been wanting to achieve with the crown there. It feels like this is you as you came through with the King of Swords. So it seems like you are going to achieve something or receive something, some sort of manifestation that feels like a gift to you, okay? And it feels like you're going to come out feeling like royalty there with that crown. You've got sweet dream. So divine says to rest easy. There may be a tendency to hesitate, but I feel like with this, you've got two people here on your shoulders. Divine says that you know what to do. Go with your intuition. Don't allow yourself to be persuaded, because before I saw that this person was trying to manipulate you. So especially with the dark energy work that they're doing, there could be illusions that have been sent your way. If you feel this way, like you're questioning yourself, just know that it could definitely be energy work that has been sent to you in order to cast an illusion on your goals and what it is that you want to achieve. So beware of that. Okay, that is a number one trick by dark occultists. They like to manipulate a person's view of themselves or their view of a situation. So just know that if you're having self-doubt, you can cleanse your energy, listen to some healing frequency music, and reset your vibe. And a lot of times when people are sending this negative energy, you'll notice that it comes in waves. I'm a night owl, so when I've experienced it, things that were being sent against me, I would notice that sometimes it's like at 3 o'clock or like from 3 to 4, and then it would pick up again from like 5 to 6. So sometimes it'll come in waves. A lot of these occultists like to work at night because they figure that you're sleeping, and so they want to access your subconscious mind. So if you are awake at night and you're thinking about something, sometimes you'll realize, why do I all of a sudden feel depressed? Why am I all of a sudden feeling like I don't know what I'm doing? I'm hesitating on something that I usually know what I'm sure of, you know? So a lot of times that's how they're trying to influence you energetically. Awareness is the number one thing. Realizing that it is an illusion, and then clearing your energy, connecting with the divine. You can do that through prayer or just connecting with the energies that you work with in order to bring truth and clarity back into your space. Okay, I feel like there was something else. Okay, yeah, I wanted to take a look at, I don't know if I want this one. I think I want this one. Yeah, so let's take a look at this person's energy to see if there's anything else that needs to come through regarding what you're facing or experiencing with this energy. If there's any other information that Spirit wants you to know about. So this person could be, as I say, creeping. They could be tiptoeing. This is sneaky behavior. They're trying to hide something behind your back. They don't want you to know all of the details. There is something that they are hiding. This is shady behavior. They might be sneaking around. Well, that's definitely what's coming through. It could be something related to the finances or the case, or it could be regarding, let's see, what is this tiptoeing, divine? Please clarify tiptoeing. Oh, so we've got death here. There's something, death. Please clarify this, Spirit. There's something they want to bring an end to regarding a new beginning. And they're doing this in a very sneaky way. There's something they're trying to bring an end to. This could be a new beginning that you have regarding finances or your stability. There's something they want to bring an end to. Okay, something regarding home and family, finances, because this is in the reverse. So they're trying to bring an end to something regarding your Ten of Pentacles. This is stability. This is home, family, okay? And there could be communication involved here as well. So they're trying to maybe communicate Oh, this could be them communicating with the dark practitioner to try to bring an end to any new beginnings that you have. But, oh, they're trying to bring confusion to you as the King of Wands. Okay? You're being shown here as the King of Wands. This could be... because the King of Wands pertains to creative energy, passionate energy. Whatever you have going on with love and a relationship, they're trying to bring confusion, okay, and an ending to that with the Death card, okay. So that's something that they're tiptoeing or sneaking, trying to do, okay. All right, what else does this beautiful being need to know about this situation? Okay, it says today, good vibes, present and in the moment. That's what Divine is guiding you to do, to live in the moment, to get in touch with your intuition, okay? Because you have strong intuition with this guy being here underwater. And you may have felt that you were underwater, but Divine is saying that whatever situation you're in, you can still enjoy your life. Okay, I know that it might be when you're going through something very heavy, it can be very difficult to focus on the present and enjoying. But Divine says that you are truly blessed and you have a lot of blessings that are coming to you as well. You do have ahead of you some relaxation time. Okay, so you're manifesting really wonderful things. It's just a matter of holding on. And I think we're going to leave it there because I feel like that's really what Spirit wanted you to know. Okay, let's take a look at this deck. Safe space. That came through with the other deck. It's like there's something about this person that they want you to feel safe with them, but Spirit keeps saying that there's actually danger there. I mean, they could want a safe space with you, but with all this dark work that they're doing, and then this is the second card that says safe space, it just feels like it's a warning from Spirit. So protect yourself. What does this beautiful being need to know? Bounce back. You are bouncing back. Whatever it is that you've gone through with this, whether it's a legal situation, a court situation, for some of you, I'm getting that this could be a person who was involved in your work situation. They wanted to bring about a lot of competition, and whatever it is, whoever it is, you're bouncing back. You are very strong, okay? Yeah, resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly, determination to rise again, can't keep you down. That's right, they cannot keep you down. I love that. Cuffing season, temporary relationship, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth until spring. You might be dating. Okay, I see the December card there. So, yeah, you might be connecting with someone or maybe dating. Okay, I promise. Broken promises, disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing. So I feel like there's something here regarding a promise that was made. You might feel like, okay, this could go along with cuffing season. So maybe you feel a little bit leery about dating and connecting with other people because of something that you've experienced in the past. Me versus me, self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition. Who are you? You are a very strong being. Like, your energy is so resilient. And it feels like you've been through a lot. Like, not just with this situation. I'm picking up on an energy that has been through a lot of setbacks. And so that's why it's Spirit is being very clear that you are going to bounce back from this particular situation. But, yeah, you're headed into a luxury life. Remember I said with that guy under the water, you've got a lot of great abundance that's coming your way. So Divine is saying just to hold on. Comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. And you do. 44 on the timer. You're protected. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the sun is shining for you. I see you poolside. Close to the beach somewhere. Yes. Okay, that's it. That's it. Spirit's got your back. And you are definitely supported through all of this. I would definitely make sure that you do some cleansing work, some energy work to cleanse your energy and to protect yourself. Because knowing that you have been involved with someone, whether this was a coworker, a lover, the lover card did come through, whoever this was who was sending negative energy your way, you'll want to make sure that you protect yourself, okay? I'm going to pull one of these and then we'll get an oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. What awaits this beautiful being? Or what do they need to know? What do they need to know? All right, so I was saying that this could be a work situation or what have you. It does seem like there's a relationship here. So you might be feeling heartache, okay? Broken heart with interference, sorrow, sadness. So there could be some mourning here that you're experiencing, that you're healing from. What else, Spirit? Okay. We've got corset. This is held together, boundaries. So with this situation of someone trying to do work on you, clearly there were no boundaries. So Divine is saying that moving forward, as you head into that cuffing season and you're dating, you're getting to know other people, definitely look for or focus on attracting, if that's something that you're looking for with dating. Focus on attracting someone who has healthy boundaries, okay? Because that's what Divine is guiding you towards, is to see that people in the past or this person in the past had really no boundaries, it feels like. Okay, if you're doing magic on someone, dark magic, that is like, hello, okay? So you're going to attract someone who has very healthy boundaries, and that's going to help you feel protected and safe because you know you're with someone who values your energy. You've got oak tree, permanence, enduring. This speaks to your strength, okay? Heritage, protection, growth, longevity, fertility, deeply rooted and grounded. That's you, okay? And you've also got happening now. The situation or event in question is occurring right now. And it looks like happy lovers. So I feel like as you are getting out there and dating and attracting something happy, something wonderful. I mean, look at that. That looks really positive. Also, they're at a train station or there's a train behind them. So it feels like you're traveling, okay? That came through with this card and the card with the guy in the pool. So you're definitely going to positive places. I feel like that's figurative for your entire life. It's not just about a vacation. It's about you moving to a happier space, a happier place in your life where you're free from constant negativity, okay? And it seems as though with you getting out there and dating, it seems like you are definitely going to manifest something that is happy and healthy, where healthy boundaries abound. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull something from... Okay, they're saying divine masculine. So even if you are feminine, I love this oracle deck, okay? So I'm just getting a lot of masculine energy here with the King of Swords. So even if you are a female, you know, we all have masculine energy. So let's see what's coming through for you, beautiful being. What message is coming through? Anubis. You might be drawn to Egyptian spirituality. Okay. Isn't that a cool photo? I love the imagery in this deck. Now, I think these are kind of long, so I'll see what I should read, because they give a history of the deity as well. Okay, so it says strive toward a return to balance. Yeah, because he's got the scales there. You might also be drawn to Ma'at, because Ma'at has the scales as well. Okay? Strive toward a return to balance, but enjoy your time in the extremes. That's what Divine was saying, like where that guy was underwater, saying enjoy the present. Even though you're going through a tough time, there is a lot of goodness in your life that you can enjoy as well. Contrast provides you with a profound enhancement of the experience. Okay? So I won't read the part on Anubis, the god, but this is Anubis's message. Imagine the exquisite feeling of eating a burger after a week of only eating jelly because you had your wisdom teeth out. The pure bliss of sleeping in your own bed after a wild weekend of camping in the bush. The ecstasy of a hot shower after a cold walk caught out in the rain. Contrast is where life exists. Contrast deepens, stretches, and builds. Being out of balance is necessary and good for us. Returning to homeostasis is integral for the health of your system. Nevertheless, times out of balance are integral for living. So much living occurs through periods in the extremes. The most memorable moments in life tend to happen when the pendulum has swung from one side to the other. The light and shadow, the masculine and feminine, action and rest all live outside the restraints of balance. Peaceful bliss is found in the center. Although drawn out for too long, it turns from peace to stagnation. You will naturally be attuned to when your nervous system requires you to err toward equilibrium. Learn to stay in the present moment and tune in with your body, emotions, and needs. This will help you become a pro at knowing when and how to bring yourself back to harmony. Working on self-worth will give you the desire to look after yourself, knowing you deserve to have your needs met. Balance can often be found through the energy opposite to that you have mostly been in. If you feel out of whack, look to the other side. If you've been doing lots of shadow work, seek some levity. If you've been resting a lot and feel a state of atrophy, return to action. If you were completely balanced in each moment, you would be bored with no growth, transformation, or experiences. Contract and expand rather than just seek equilibrium. Similar to a rubber band shooting forward after being flung backward, you can experience benefits from time of contraction. Swing forth on the pendulum of life, enjoying the highs, the lows, the ebbs, and the flows, and recognize the areas that would benefit from finding some peace. I love that. So I had pulled 3 cards one night when I was using this oracle deck, and this was one of them. I love this one. I'm gonna leave you with that photo. I almost said that message, but we already did that. Yeah, there you are, balancing the scales with Anubis. Ashe. All right, beautiful being. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope that it brought you clarity, confirmation, peace of mind, all the good vibes. And I thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, and I wish you peace. I wish you joy and so many blessings. Take care.